You guys had that screen to Corey last week that worked really well. What's kind of the value in that, and was that an example of that?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, we want to make everything look the same. So we got to a big set. We were in 13 personnel, had them in nickel personnel, which we liked, hit the big play there, and then jumped right into tempo, which we felt like was a good advantage for us, able to pound on with a bigger personnel grouping, a smaller personnel grouping from them. And so I think that was a great play design, I feel like, and we just hit him at the right time. He called it just as we crossed the 50. They're thinking we're taking a shot to the end zone. We set up a good screen, and the guys did a great job executing and hitting their landmarks.
Is it big enough sample to say that Carson accuracy was up about 8% over last year, that there's a reason why?
I'd say the decision-making. I mean, this is year 3 in the offense, year 3 playing in the NFL for him. Just the maturation of understanding when coach does call a play pass, I don't have to throw the ball down the field. Finding guys, coach likes to say, knowing where every bone is buried in the offense. So if I do get pressure, knowing where my hot is, stuff like that. I think that helps his accuracy numbers. And then obviously everybody else growing with him. He's played with Ertz for 3 years now. He's got Alshon in year 2, Nelson in year 3. All those guys, everybody's able to play a little faster. And it may have taken a little bit of time of getting up to speed with Carson coming back into the game, just everybody gelling together again. But I think that helps with accuracy numbers, obviously, as well.
In the 4 games he's been back, it seems like we've seen him grow a little bit each week. Is that safe to say, and do you guys see that too?
I think that's safe to say. I think he's just, without a preseason, without training camp, without, the different things that he was obviously not able to do because of coming back from the injury, I think he was just kind of getting himself into the rhythm of playing, guys adjusting to the speed that Carson plays at, the way he operates, communicates at the line. I think all of that really helped. Just kind of, it continues to progress. He gets better every single week, and that's what we expect of our offense as well.
When you look at that first touchdown to Alshon, obviously that's a phenomenal play that you as a coach probably would not teach a normal quarterback.
Right.
So how do you kind of weigh that when you're talking to Carson? He can do those type of things, but it's a no, yes play.
Exactly. I think that's kind of the give and take with a player like Carson, a player that has the ability to extend plays, to create plays that necessarily aren't there. So I think that was an example of him extending a play, and he knows, we've told him from the get-go, we're not going to throw late across the middle, across our body, and that's something that everybody in the box, no, yes. He made a play, so I think he understands that this isn't something we're coaching to do. We don't advise this type of decision, but if you're gonna do it, it better be a touchdown. So he understands that, and I think he takes those calculated risks based on the situation in the game, where he is, how he's feeling, who he's throwing to. So he does a good job of managing the times that he's going to make plays like that, I think.
Press, how do you feel like you've transitioned into the role that Flip had last year, and more specifically, how Flip would help Doug?
I think every week, just like all the players, I think we continue to settle into how that goes, what the communication is, and preseason was huge for that. Just being in coach's ear, helping him when he's looking for suggestions, when he's looking for things. And I think all of that as a whole, our coaching staff has done a good job of adjusting to that and really filling the roles.
Are you overseeing red zone?
I think all of us, it's collaborative throughout with all our game planning areas. So that's kind of been the way it was in the past and the way we continue to do things.